Auction time. This is the 8C series auction. 8C01 is a barbed and tanged arrowhead made from bullhead flint. Yeah, translucent stuff. Very nice. It's actually nice material. It is flint, after all. Bullhead flint from England. And this started out as a much larger piece, but during the thinning, I developed radial cracks. Cracks going this way that are, perpendicular to the surface. On one of the sides, I don't know which side it was. Anyway, I had to take it way back because of all the cracking. It didn't break across, which surprised me. A lot of times when I have a crack going this way, it'll snap all the way across, but this is not snap and halfish stuff. It's really good as far as that goes. But it is brittle otherwise, so it became very narrow. Yeah, it's supposed to be much wider than this, and I was going to make just a leaf-shaped blade, but it ended up being a barbed and tanged arrowhead. Okay, so compared to a lighter, I guess it's about 3 inches. 3 3/8 by 1.25 inches. Okay. Some people might be curious as to how much that weighs. .206 grains. Can you see it? Yeah? All right. Okay. Oh, I've got some flakes to go with it. Okay, these flakes came off of this spall. I'm pretty sure, I know that these smaller ones did for sure because it was in the debitage. I'm just not quite sure about these two. But it's all bullhead flint. But these definitely did come off of that. These are very tiny though. I couldn't find anything bigger than this. I don't know where they went, where all the flakes went from the original nodule. Okay, these are going to be very small. They're just for you to test out to see what the material's like, so you don't have to be messing with this. I know you're not going to, but, just in case you're tempted or whatever. All right. 8C02, this is Knife River flint. And I don't know what type of point this is, if it matches anything in the archaeological record or not. It just so happened that one side turned out to be this way. It just with the breakage and the defects in the stone and my mistakes, one side ended up like this, and instead of sharpening it to a point or getting rid of it to make something else, I just symmetrized it, made it the same on the other side. Yeah. All right, so it's thin. It's Knife River flint. I don't know what kind of point it is, if it matches anything in the archaeological record or not. And I did sharpen it. Okay. What is the length and all that? It's 3 5/8 that way. 3 1/4 from the base, from the inside of this concavity. 3 1/4. A little bit more than 3 1/4. Okay. And I do have a flake of Knife River flint that came off of this to go with it, so you can experiment and see how difficult it is to flake. And I'm sorry I can't find any big flakes other than really, really chunky ones that are no good for testing. You might be able to make an arrowhead out of that. Okay, so it comes with that one flake, so you can see what it's made of. All right, let's see. 8C03 is a Scotsluff style point out of Knife River. Again, Knife River flint. Trying to get back into doing the Scotsluff types, and it's not that easy. Yeah, so it's all kind of picked, and there's that defect right there. The flakes are small. It's really flakery. I didn't put in big bold flakes because the edge was crushing on me when I tried to do bigger flakes than this. So I put in smaller flakes, and it wasn't cooperating all that well. But anyways, Scotsluff style, 3 3/4. I don't know, 15/16 wide at the widest part. Okay. The stems are actually easier to do than the blade once you get used to. I mean, it takes more time to shape this blade, the stem, than it does the blade, but it looks more like the real one, so it's a little bit easier to duplicate than the blade itself as far as looking like an artifact. But yeah, it's made with copper tools. Okay. And I do have a piece of knife river flint to go with it. Okay, this one's thicker, chunkier, but you get both with this item number. Okay. 8C04. It's an art point. It's got serrations. This is heat-treated Buffalo River chert. It's got a reddish color. All right, art point. I don't know if it resembles anything in the archaeological record, so I call it an art point. Almost 2 1/4 inches long. It is sharpened. I did take time to make it very symmetrical. I like this material a lot, so it was cooperative, which I'm glad. It didn't take me too long to make it. And you get a piece of heat treat Knife River or Buffalo River chert. Same spall. It came off the same spall. Okay, so this is as close as I can get to giving you a sample of what this is made out of. Okay, you get both of those in this item number. 8C05. This is a Georgetown piece that I did on the live stream. I knocked it down to a biface from a chunk, from like a blocky chunk. And it's the same kind of art point that I like making. Yeah, these are not difficult for me to make, believe it or not. This type of notching, that type of serrations, this type of profile, this type of stem. It's not, it doesn't take me much time to do it. So I'm doing these little art points. There's several of these in the auction. Yeah. More coming up. But yeah, Georgetown, raw Georgetown. And you are going to get some pieces from a blocking nodule. Okay. Same stuff. See, this has a band in it. It's got different consistencies. It's got a band of lighter or darker material, whatever, however you want to look at it. Yeah. And it's not consistent all the way through the chunk, but I took 2 of the best flakes that I could find, and it's going to be shipped with this item. Okay. 2 1/2. Oh yeah, compared to the lighter. I should have compared the last one. Also. Okay. These look bigger on video than they actually are when you get them. Okay. All right. 8C06 is another art point. This time it's made of high quality raw Amoeba chert. 1 3/4 by 15/16. And again, it has serrations and deep notches. Same kind of stem. And it's very cooperative material, even when it's raw. You can heat treat Amoeba chert, but this one doesn't need it at all. Yeah, very cooperative stuff. Why is it so small? Well, because I messed up the tip on this one. It would have been longer. And it's going to be shipping out with a piece of the same type of high quality raw Amoeba chert. Okay, so you can get both of these under this item number. And compare it to a lighter, just so you can get reference in size. Okay? All right. 8C07. Another art point, same type, but bigger. 2 5/8 by 1 1/4. Yeah. I think I should probably weigh all these so that maybe these videos would be more interesting. Let's see. I mean, they're interesting for the people who want to participate in the auction, but for everybody else, 166 grains for that one, not grams. 50 grains for that one. This one is 116, and this one is 82. Yeah, 82 grains. 242 for the Scotsluff. This other one, 192. I think I already weighed the barbed and tangled one. 206. Yeah, I weighed that one. All right, and this one again is 166. It's pretty big, comparatively speaking, to the other ones. And this is made from road rock. That raw Texas stone that I picked up for free. It's very unpredictable, but sometimes I get a nice piece. And yeah, it's translucent. Yeah. Now, the Amoeba chert is not translucent. Not that much. The Georgetown is not. Oh, yeah, it is. Dang it. I forgot to show that. All right, yeah. And the heat-treated Buffalo River is not translucent, but the Scotsluff, yes. Knife River has a very nice color to it. All right, I showed this one already. Yeah. Okay, so this one is translucent as well. All right. And yeah, compared to lighter and everything. Okay. And, oh yes, you get a piece of this road rock stuff. Alrighty? It's raw stuff. Yeah. Okay, alright. It goes with that point. Alright, last but not least, 8C08 is a box of broken bifaces and a couple of flakes. I got a couple of flakes of triple flow. See? Triple flow. So awesome. Okay, so I've got some Bullhead flint in here. This one broke on me because of the defect in the stone. This concrete stuff. I was trying to blast through it, and it snapped. I started this one on live stream, so it has some translucency to it. This one I also did a part of it on a video, and I snapped this off because of the defect that you can't see yet. Hold on. There's a defect right there. Snapped right there. As I was shaping it and thinning it. Remember how wonky it was on the video? Anyway, it's translucent. It is raw Bullhead flint from England. I snapped that off and I said, oops, that goes in the broken bifaces. Dang it. I was going to try to finish it. All right, so we got some bifaces in here. We got another broken one. Broken Georgetown one. This is my fault. Going too thin with it. And I got a radial crack. Is that what happened? Taking a flake, I got a radial crack probably that went all the way across. Yeah, it looks like I got a radial crack in there that snapped the whole thing. Almost exactly in the middle. Imagine that. Okay, so then I've got some obsidian, this obsidian biface. Let's measure these things. 3 inches. This one is looks like road rock. It's Texas chert. I think this is road rock. This one, is it translucent? Maybe a little bit banded. This is high grade stuff. This road rock is finicky. Sometimes it can be high grade, sometimes not. Okay, so just be aware. This one is 3 3/8, right? The obsidian was 3. This one here, I think it's dang it, what is it? Is it Flint River from Georgia? Flint River chert from Georgia, probably. I think it's raw. 3 7/8. It's just a biface, and yeah, it's translucent. It looks like that Flint River from Georgia. This is Buffalo River, or something like that. I think it's Buffalo River. 3 3/4. Not translucent, no. Yeah, so what was I going to say? Yeah, I snapped it right there. This is raw, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's raw. I think I was going to compare it to the lighter, just so you know, so you can have good reference in size, you know what I mean? These look bigger on video. And this is, I mean, this looks like a root beerish type chert. It gets pretty close. It's still road rock, though, I think. I don't think this is a root beer type. I don't think it's deep color enough. But it naps like some of the root beer out there. Anyway, that's it for those. Okay. And see. All right. So that's it for the items. The rules are in the description box below. Okay. That's it. I hope you like the items, and good luck.